Hey guys, what's going on? I'm BMOC, you're now tuned into BMOC.TV. So today I want to talk about the brand new album from Ciara! I have no idea why I said her name like that. I feel like when you say her name like that, she would come out and start like pop locking and doing a limbo, whatever. But anyway, she has a brand new album called Jackie. I was really excited to kind of hear her new sound, her new thoughts. She's been in a lot of different interviews, so I want to see what she cooked up. Now her last two albums didn't really do phenomenal numbers. I think the last one was self-titled called Ciara. It did maybe like 59,000 the first week, and before that I think it was Basic Instinct that did like 39,000. And a lot of people, really count Ciara out. They've been saying that her career is at the tail end. But I don't really believe that. I think Ciara is underrated talent. I mean, sure, she's not a vocal powerhouse, but a lot of people aren't vocal powerhouses, but she's very entertaining. She can carry a note. She rides the beat very well. She's a great dancer, a great performer. So I'm not sure why there's so much hate for Ciara. So stop the hate, cut off your haterade supply. Listen to the album and have an open mind. So the first track is called Jackie, BMF, which is a play off of BMF, the Black Mafia family, Rick Ross. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, which is a really tough intro. I love the beat. It's produced by H Money, who's produced a lot of tracks on this album. So in this song, Ciara's talking about being a bad mother, just being a mother, having her first child, but also lashing back at the critics and people who are, downing her and saying her career is over. And the track production-wise is really dope. It's a little language on the track to start off an album. I would have maybe preferred it coming a little later. Ease me in, Ciara, ease me in. But in terms of being bold and being fearless, you gotta give her points for that. Then we get into That's How I'm Feeling, featuring favorite collaborator Missy Elliott, all hail Missy Elliott, and Pitbull. It's produced by Polo the Don. This is definitely one of the standout tracks of the album. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the next single or one of the singles. It has that skating ring vibe. Ciara's really good for those skating ring songs. Like I can't really put it in a category, but if you had a skating ring and you hit a little beat, like that type of vibe, that's the Ciara songs I like. What's also cool is that the melody reminds me a little of Katy Perry's Roar for some reason. I don't know if it's the melody line is similar, but whatever. Again, great song. Again, I love when Ciara has those up-tempo type of songs. I think she really shines like that. The next is a track called Lullaby, which adds more to the skating ring category. Produced by Dr. Luke, King producer Dr. Luke. Again, more the romantic vibe from Ciara, which I'm a bigger fan of. Her cadence is similar to Goodies, My Goodies, Not My Goodies. But again, dope, romantic vibe. It kind of gets into more of the softer part of the album. After that, we get into probably my favorite song on the album, the entire album, which is Dance Like We're Making Love. I think this should be. The other songs I'm like, maybe this may be a single, whatever. I feel this would be the most logical single if I was A&R in the project, but what do I know? It's also produced by Dr. Luke. Really catchy beat, catchy hook. I love the I love the staccato vocals. I think that's cool. And I also had a thought, like if they did a remix to this, which I think they should, I think Chris Brown or Usher would be great, or Morion. Someone else who could kind of like dance with her and do the pop lock and stuff would be a great collaboration if she made that as a singles. Next we have a song called Stuck On Me, also produced by H Money. And again, the beat is cool, but the snares kind of threw me off, like that whatever that is, that's the snare. And it just kind of threw my head nod off. I love to have a nice head nod when listening to music, so the snares kind of threw me off. But other than that, I think the song is cool. I love the transitions from the verses to the hook. Whatever those chord transitions are, I think is really cool. Another cool track is called Fly, also produced by Polo the Don, which it talks about Ciara saying, we're in this relationship and that's cool, but if you feel that I'm not giving you all that you need, then fly. Then go and seek out your emotions and go find who you are, who you want to be with. Don't still be confused and still be with me. If you gotta leave, then leave. And I think that's a very relatable, concept. Also, like when you have songs like that have those really deep relationship messages, but they have those up-tempo beats. So you can still like dance to it, even though it's kind of emo a little bit, emo club music, which she's good at. Then, from Fly, when she's saying, peace out, fly, explore your emotions, that leads into the song I Bet, produced by H Money. And then I Bet it's kind of like the part 2 of the Fly song, which basically like, okay, well, I let you fly, I let you explore your emotions, but you know, don't expect to come back to just a happy home. Like, you gonna be mad when you out flying and you see me with dude, or you see me with my next person. Don't be hating, you know what I'm saying? I bet you gonna miss me when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? You can feel that inside. And even though I think it's a perfect flow to the track, if I was a guy, I'd be confused. I'm like, you just said on the Fly track that it's cool if I leave and explore my emotions, but I bet you talk about like I'm gonna regret it. Like, what is it? Like, I thought you wasn't tripping, Ciara. Like, what's going on? But in all seriousness, you know, again, I think it's a great connection, a great flow. You know, I Bet gives me that you got a bad feel just production wise, but it's cool that, you know, Ciara can put her spin on a track like that. I definitely think, you know, by listening to all the songs, this was a perfect choice as a single, especially because, you know, her and Future, the person that she was with before, you know, amazing artist, writer, baby daddy, you know, they just recently broke up, and people like to speculate on those high profile relationships. So it's kind of a way of Ciara kind of answering that, you know, subliminally with a song that most people could relate to. Next after that, we have a song called Give Me Love, produced by Dr. Luke. It gives me that real house feel. I really feel like, you know, hip hop and R&B is going towards that house direction, that early 90s house music, which I love. Definitely an instant banger, something that will have crossover appeal if they put it out separately. Then we get into One Woman Army, produced by the Underdogs. And I love the production on this song. Just the melody and the bass, the synthesized approach. It's a little EDM, a little pop, a little hip hop. It just gives me all that in one. I would love to hear this on like a stadium somewhere. Then we get to a song called I Got You, which is really interesting from Ciara. It's produced by H Money. And it talks a lot about her son and telling her son, like, I got you in life. As your mom, I'm going to help you and guide you through life and be there for you and protect you. I think it's really cool when the younger singers, the younger artists, you know, they have a child. Ciara just had a son recently, and they take their platform and their albums to like have a song dedicated to them. I think it's really cool. Another cool tip about this is that it was written by Diane Warren, who's written for the biggest female singers of all time. Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, Aaliyah, like the list just goes on and on. And so her writing this song for Ciara, which is probably the most personal song on the album, is really cool. So overall, I really, you know, enjoyed this album. I think the Ciara hate must stop. People, you know, I just think that people should give her a chance. I think she's bringing something different to the game. She's always trying to be diverse and creative, and I feel like people should just kind of embrace the album or embrace the music for what it is. This album definitely passed my 6 songs I like test. You know, so I'm sure a lot of you guys will enjoy it as well. So now let me know what you thought about it. When you heard, you know, the first single or you heard the whole album, you know, what is your opinions on the album? You know, what is your opinions on Ciara in general? I'd love for you to share that. Please put in the comments. Let me know. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I post the videos every Tuesday and Wednesday. Sometimes Mondays or Thursdays, depending on exclusives, but primarily Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If you like this music review, check out my last 2 reviews. One was on the top 15 greatest female MCs of all time, Kanye voice of all time, and Raekwon's Feelin. Also check back into youtube.com/BMOCTV. Please subscribe, or BMOC.TV. Also, very soon, I'm going to be launching a brand new Facebook group for all my music critics and debaters. We're going to have contests, events, a whole bunch of cool stuff. So please stay in tune with the channel to find out more information. So thanks again for watching. I'm BMOC. Peace.